I'm Andrea Hind, and I'm the UK and European Sales Manager for Viceroy Riviera Maya. And today we have a £50 or equivalent in your currency Amazon voucher to win.
Ooh, super. Thank you very much. Welcome to the webinar. We're really excited to hear about the what's been happening and going forward, how we can sell your hotel to all of our clients. So thank you, Andrea. And Polo.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. Thank you for being here today. So welcome to Mexico, virtually, at least for now. My name is Polo, so I'm the Europe representative for the region of the Riviera Nayarit. So that's on the Pacific coast, as you will see. And yeah, we'll see everything about the region. My prize is a coffee table book about Mexican gastronomy and tourism as well. So very nice, heavy book that we will send to the winner.
Super, thank you, Polo, and welcome to the Mexican Corner webinar. We're looking forward to hearing all about the Riviera Nayarit. So I'm going to let you start as a tourist board, if you can sort of tell us all about what's happening on that coast. Over to you.
Perfect, excellent, excellent. Let me share my screen then first. I guess you can see my screen now.
All good?
Yes, perfect, excellent. So welcome to the Riviera Nayarit. As I mentioned before, we are a destination on the Pacific coast of Mexico. So that's the west coast of Mexico. It's a quite new, quite recent, it's one of the newest Mexican tourist destinations or beach tourist destinations. And you will see a little bit why it's so popular in the North American markets and in Mexico as well. And we're trying to obviously make it the same in Europe as well. So we're basically on the west coast, as I mentioned, right in the middle of that very long Pacific coast of Mexico. We are at the same latitude as Hawaii or Thailand. So you can already have an idea of what kind of destination we are. We are a very long coast destination, so 300-kilometer long destination. That's roughly twice the French Riviera, just to give you an idea. So obviously very diverse with a lot of that are ideal for very different type of your clients, and we'll see a little bit those different micro destinations. So we're basically composed of 23 micro destinations. However, most of the hotel, I would say 90% of the hotels, are located in the southern part of the very long Riviera Nayarit, within a 1.5 hour radius from the international airport that we have there. That is the Puerto Vallarta International Airport that we share with another very notorious destination, our sister destination, Puerto Vallarta. Puerto Vallarta does not belong to the Riviera Nayarit. Basically, we share the airport and we are everything that is north of Puerto Vallarta. So there you go. So let's move into some photos. So very distinctive places here. As I mentioned before, we are at the same latitude as Thailand or Hawaii. So obviously very green, very tropical. It's a destination that is ideal for adventure seekers, for nature lovers, for those people who want really to disconnect and reconnect with nature. So you will see everywhere there's nature, very lush, very green, a lot of opportunities to interact with nature, but also with oneself, as you can see here. Most of the hotels in the region are located, as you can see here, kind of in the middle of the green. So when your clients stay in the Riviera Nayarit, they will always have that impression of being in the middle of nowhere, on a very remote place. But as I mentioned before, we're never too far from Puerto Vallarta, which is a big town, and also the airport. So very easy to just go for also expeditions into Puerto Vallarta. So that feeling of being remote, but we're never too remote. Place, peninsula by itself, it's a destination that has a lot of name in terms of luxury travel, in particular, with some very nice hotels located there, white sandy beaches, as in the Caribbean. We have white sandy beaches in this particular area in Punta Mita. And well, here we have 2 of the 9 golf courses that we have in the Riviera Nayarit. 2 of them are located in this peninsula. Very beautiful sunsets because we're on the west coast, so that's quite unique in the region. We have a very large bay. We're actually based on the largest bay of Mexico, and then you get to have these very nice sunsets. And obviously, sunsets mean also romance, so very romantic destination, ideal for honeymoons, all sorts of romance, tourism, weddings, etc. Some other quite unique places like this one. This is the island of Marriott. It's quite unique. It's a reserve biosphere, UNESCO protected biosphere. Only 100 people can get there a day in groups of 30 maximum. It's very important to pre-book through local DMC to go there because it's very in demand. So yeah, it's necessary to book. And then you have this also feeling of, as I mentioned before, remote sandy beaches with palm there. So it feels very, kind of tropical paradise. But also there's a very authentic Mexican feeling. So your clients will definitely be able to immerse into very thriving local life that happens there. So nothing is organized for tourism. It's just normal life that goes on there. And your clients will be able to enjoy and immerse into those like this one is the very known as well town of Sayulita, which is the surfing capital of the region, ideal for atmosphere. Here we can see an image of the Day of the Dead that is quite important in this town of Sayulita. This is the area that is closest to the airport. It also belongs to Riviera Nayarit. It's the only area that is a little bit more developed, as you can see here. However, still very low density. Each hotel has its own beach. This is one of the largest and longest beaches in Mexico. And it's for those clients who want to be in a more developed area with 2 marinas in the area, 3 golf courses, 10 minutes away from the airport, only 15 minutes away from Puerto Vallarta that you can see at the top of the screen in the other side of the bay. So that's also a possibility. This is called Nuevo Vallarta, and this is where I would say most of the probably all-inclusive hotels are located in the bay of Banderas. Very beautiful beach, as I mentioned, very long and very wide. But also other unique places like this one, Mezcaltitlán, that is 3 hours away. So that's in the northern part of the Riviera Nayarit, for those of your clients who are more adventurous and explorer. So in terms of connectivity, we are, Puerto Vallarta is one of the most connected airports in Mexico, within Mexico, so very easy to combine with other Mexican destinations. It's also very well connected with all hubs in the US, and is the airport that has the best connectivity during the winter with Canadian airports. Also, we're very, very happy that TUI has come back. So 2 weeks ago, we had the first flight after almost 2 years of no flights from TUI. So from Manchester and Gatwick, we have weekly flights direct into Puerto Vallarta. So that's a very good option. We're very happy to have that. So the Gatwick one starts in a couple of weeks, I think, but the Manchester one has started already on the 2nd of November. So that's good. Where to stay? Many places. Obviously, the answer today is obvious. Delta by Marriott. I was there probably 2 months ago for the first time. Well, my colleagues will tell you all about that, but it's a beautiful, beautiful hotel. That for sure you will be amazed by all the things that they will share with you, and many other options, of course, in that southern part of Riviera Nayarit. Very easy to self-drive, as you can see, only one road, so very easy to go up and down the region. This is a one and a half radius hour, 1.5 hours radius, so very easy to just self-drive, stay anywhere in the region, and go into the other micro destinations or into Puerto Vallarta as well. One of the main assets of the destination is its weather. So we're very well protected because we have a very big mountain behind us. So very stable weather, very warm in the water, in the air, very easy to swim. So very important to know this destination is all the beaches are swimmable, which is quite unique on the Pacific coast, or at least on the Mexican Pacific coast. So all the beaches are swimmable, and so that makes a destination very family friendly, adventurous family friendly for those active families who want to go there. The children can swim, and it's very easy to swim. Another very important asset of the region is the biodiversity, with the whales coming from November to March from the northern Pacific coast, and all sorts of animals that live there. Some of them are endemic, some of them migrate during the winter. It's a perfect winter sun destination, but also in the summer, as we saw before, it's never too hot and it's never cool, that's for sure. So ideal all year round. Very nice biodiversity, a lot of birds, so ideal for bird watchers as well. In terms of culture, we have our own local indigenous people, like in the Riviera Maya, there are the Mayans. In here, we have another people who are called the Huichol people, who are wearing these very colorful clothes. It's a very interesting people, semi-nomads, who also walk to the central parts of Mexico, and they're always very happy to, you can interact with them. They're present in the coast, very happy to share their knowledge and the ideas about humans, in the place of humans on Earth, and all those knowledge that they can share. It's important to mention all the Riviera Nayarit is a Huichol area. So as soon as you get there, or your clients get there, they will discover all the hotels are inspired by Huichol. A lot of treatments in the hotels come from the original Huichol ceremonies, food, colors, events, everything is Huichol. So welcome to the Huichol land. So very beautiful place. As I mentioned before, very romantic place, ideal for weddings. It's a very popular destination for LGBT segment as well, because Puerto Vallarta, as you probably know, is one of Mexico's most notorious LGBT destinations. We're just 10-15 minutes away from Puerto Vallarta, so also ideal. LGBT weddings are also legal and perfectly integrated into the state of Nayarit. And then I'll have to go a little bit quicker. Gastronomy, a very important asset of the region, of course. Everything comes from, it's very easy to get ingredients locally from the mountain, from the sea. So beautiful ceviches, a lot of lobster, oysters. So heaven for foodies, of course. A lot of events, up to 90 events in normal times. And hopefully we are starting to have a normal life there, as in everywhere. So a lot of events, golfing events, surfing events, kite surfing, vegan festivals, polo. We have 2 polo fields, 9 golf courses, gastronomy events, etc., etc. So very lively place. And finally, just to show you this, I will skip because this is a zoom on every micro destination. But just go to the final slide here, which is a summary of the main key selling points of the destinations. So obviously it's on the Pacific coast, which from a European perspective is quite new. So your clients will be the first ones to visit among their friends, because probably they have already visited the Caribbean side. So this is going a step further, ideal destination for second-time visitors. So obviously nature, landscape, sunsets, stable weather, very low hurricane risk. So it's quite rare in this area. Excellent service quality as in the rest of Mexico, and ideal destination for high and low season, as I mentioned before, very authentic, ideal for slow travel, sabbaticals, long stay, digital nomads, and so on. And ideal, of course, to be combined with other North American and also Mexican cities. So that is, in a nutshell, the Riviera Nayarit. I will be sharing this presentation as well as other images, videos, etc. And always happy to answer any question later in the event, and of course later whenever it's needed. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Paolo. That was a great overview. We have got a couple of questions that are in for you, so we'll go through those just at the end. So I would now like to welcome Marcello. Marcello, are you there?
Yes, I am, Sarah. Good morning, everybody.
Hello, Marcello. You wasn't here at the beginning. Could you just tell us who you are, where you're from, just so that we're all aware?
Yes, absolutely. So as Sarah has mentioned, my name is Marcelo Lopez, and I manage the All-Inclusive by Marriott Agent Rewards Program, which Delta Riviera Nayarit is a part of. They're actually our launching member.
Excellent. And you have a reward program?
Yes, we have an extremely successful and generous rewards program. that we'll share with everyone too. We have our own dedicated webinars, so hopefully you guys will join and you can get alerts from Sarah every time we have an event going on. And we have a little video on the Delta by Marriott Riviera Nayarit to show you guys.
Super. Over to you, Marcello.
Okay, let's see. Sorry.
Enjoy the morning with coffee, nature walk, or energizing workout. Activities suited for any age group.
This is Delta Hotels by Marriott Riviera Nayarit, and I am Lita Aguirre, General Manager, and I invite you today for a visit to our beautiful property. Our hotel is located in a beautiful setting in the hills of the Sierra Madre with green lush vegetation, and nearby La Cruz de Guanacaste, a quainted fishing village full of tradition and flavor of Mexico. At the same time, we have implemented all the sanitary protocols for you to enjoy your visit on a safe environment. Today, Patricia Orozco, Director of Sales, is going to take you to a tour of the property where you can see all the wonderful experiences that awaits for you. Welcome.
Hi everyone, my name is Patricia Orozco, Director of Sales. It is a pleasure to be with you. Thank you for joining us today. The wonders of nature begins here, the perfect place for nature lovers. Prepare yourself for a natural experience. This environment is your stage. Play your part. The rooms were thought of with spaciousness in mind, evoking relaxation. All rooms had balconies with jungle views. Feel at home. Can you feel it? Immerse yourself in nature in our lounge pool. Relax, enjoy the view, and feel good. Allow yourself get carried away by our natural cold pool, the ideal place to explore your inner self. There is a variety of options to seize the opportunity to reconnect with the ones you love. Surrounded by the beautiful nature and mysticism of the jungle. Secret Spa is a sanctuary of well-being, in which knowledge and ingredients are the ancient ritual culture, are mixed with the healing hands of our highly trained therapists. Restore, balance, and revitalize your body and mind with this unique experience.
Hi, I'm Isaac Galvez, Food and Beverage Manager. Also, fusion with nature came to our minds when we thought in our resort restaurants. You will feel its presence in our ancestors' legendary and international cuisine. We have 2 restaurants, 4 bars, and pop-up snacks.
Delta Pantry, the ideal place to enjoy your favorite snacks, open 24 hours. Our main restaurant is Huichol Artisan Cuisine. Let all your sensations explode while enjoying your meal with the fusion of locally grown ingredients as nature embraces you. Feeling hungry? Go to Medialuna Snack Pool, pool-centric maximum fun, a family gathering place with an amazing view. Tonati is our beach club. Cookout barbecue specialty place. Great for grilled meat lovers. Located 10 minutes away with courtesy transportation, within walking distance from local points of interest at the town of La Cruz de Guanacaste. Get dressed for a special occasion. Komorebi Teppanyaki Deluxe Japanese Cuisine Restaurant. Sophisticated dining sensation. Opens for dinner with fusion of Oriental flavors. Begin your night after dinner with a visit to Shaman Bar, where you can savor a drink made from regional spirits, like our signature drink, Maracame, a healing mixture of hibiscus, spicy liquor and mezcal, crowned with a citric explosion. Visit Delta Hotels by Marriott Riviera Nayarit, an all-inclusive resort.
All right, so hopefully that made you guys very excited to go visit, and hopefully you have a lot of questions for us about the property. Or is that going to be
that was awesome. Like, I can't believe how relaxing and amazing it looked. So completely different to the Caribbean coast. It's the first time I've seen the video. It was really beautiful. So thank you.
I didn't realize how jungle and calm the entire atmosphere around. It's a very lively part of Mexico. As you know, Puerto Vallarta is not really known for quiet and peace, but we have our nice little jewel in the middle. All the rooms have mountain-facing views. They all have balconies, so it's definitely a place to soak up some relaxation.
Excellent, and you've made us all hungry with the video of the food as well.
Oh my gosh, trust me, I made myself hungry too. I make myself hungry and a little bit envious every time I have to play this video.
Oh, no, it was awesome. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Okay, so we're now going to switch across to the Caribbean coast. Andrea, are you there? Hey.
I am. Hello. Right,
hello,
let me just share
welcome.
my screen. Where's my presentation? There we go. Yes, we're heading somewhere completely different. I must say that property looked absolutely incredible. And I'm with you, Sarah. I don't know much about the west coast of Mexico, so yeah, that it looks gorgeous. But yeah, heading back over to the Caribbean coast, and I want to welcome you all to Viceroy Riviera Maya. We are an award-winning property, and we are situated just 30 minutes from Cancun International Airport. And the reason why this particular property is so, I hate using the word unique, but unique is that we're really small. So we're just 41 individual private villas. So something that is that Cancun and Riviera Maya is not traditionally known for. So because we're small, we obviously are really iconic for our service, for the Viceroy vibe that you just kind of immerse yourself in when on property. It's a really, really beautiful, beautiful property. So I'm just going to take you through some of the main selling points and show you some of the images that you can expect to see. So here's just my details on the screen now. So if you want to make a note of my email address, please don't hesitate to get in contact with me with any questions that you may have about the resort. And then we shall move on. So this resort is something very spectacular in the sense that we really bring nature and all your senses to the forefront. So when you arrive on property, we don't actually have an official check-in desk. We have a really unique arrival experience, which is actually under a traditional palapa roof. It's all incense burning, and you immediately think that you're like, okay, I'm in Mexico, which is amazing. We're just 3 miles away from Playa del Carmen as well. So 3 miles away, you can either walk down the coast, so down the beach, which takes you around 45 minutes to an hour. Obviously, our concierge services on property can order transportation and things like that. So we really, really do advise our guests to go out and explore the area. There's so much to see and do in this area of Mexico as well. So we really, really do believe that get out, explore, and then you come back to your oasis at the end of the day. Now, when I mentioned when you arrive on property, we have these spectacular experiences, we really do. And this guy on the right-hand side is our resident shaman. And every guest that arrives on property gets blessed by the shaman. And it involves kind of chanting and incense and the burning of your travel stresses. And it's set to welcome you into the Viceroy family for the duration of your stay. So it's a really, really nice way to start your holiday. And then on the left-hand side, you can see we've got a person cutting soap, and this is our handmade soap concierge. And this is taken from traditional values, Mexican values, and everything is made organically and traditionally, locally as well, which is really important. And you actually get given a soap menu, so you can ask for different aromas and things like that. And if your soap is not used, they package it all up nicely for you, so you can take it home and you can give it to others as gifts, or you can keep it as a keepsake from your time at Viceroy Riviera Maya. So it's a really cool touch to the start of the holiday. Now, as I mentioned, we are 41 private villas, which is absolutely amazing because it means that we are really, really, really popular with honeymooners, with couples. And with that being said, we do have a child policy where we don't accept children under the age of 14. So it's just something to bear in mind. And each villa sleeps up to a maximum of 3 people. So traditionally, as I mentioned, we're really popular with honeymooners and couples looking for a really romantic escape. They want to get away from it all. They want to turn the technology off, and they just want to reconnect. And that is what we are really, really famous for. All villas actually come with their own outside areas, as you can see here. Each villa has their own plunge pool, hammocks, day beds. So it really, really is a home away from home. And most guests that come to stay with us don't actually end up leaving their villa at all. They just everything they need, they order room service in. They might kind of venture down to the beach, but that's about it. So they really, really do enjoy some rustic luxury, should I say. We do have indoor and outdoor moon showers, which is something that's quite an experience actually, because we do have resident monkeys on property, which sit up in the trees. And I know that when I was there a few years ago, I was there on a work trip. I was staying for 3 nights, and it took me that long to actually take an outdoor shower, and I heard rustling up in the trees, and I can see all the monkeys with eyes on me, which was hilarious. But they really are a lovely addition to the property. Now, as you can see, it is rustic luxury. So we have beautiful Egyptian cotton sheets, beautiful interiors, traditional palapa roofs, and that amazing outdoor area as well. So it is the ultimate in comfort and luxury. And then just a quick shot of one of the bathrooms. So his and hers sinks, beautiful showers, and just loads and loads of space. So people can really spread out. And we have security boxes and everything that you would imagine that goes along with a 5-star resort. So all of that is in each individual villa. Now, as I mentioned, outdoor areas, we have areas where people can sun lounge in the sun, some that's undercover. We have their own plunge pools, hammocks. A lot of people love to have breakfast just in their villas, which is lovely. So it really is a beautifully landscaped resort. Now, we do have different room types throughout the property. And as a rule of thumb, the further that you are into the rainforest, the more cost effective. And then the closer that you get to the beach, the higher the cost of the villa. We do have 2 beachfront villas, and this is one of them here. So you really are waking up to the sound of the waves right outside of your doors. Your plunge pool overlooks the beach, which is amazing. But something just to bear in mind is that the beach in front of us here is not private just for Viceroy Riviera Maya guests. It is a public beach. So if you do have clients that are concerned about privacy, or that's something they don't want to compromise on, that this might not be the accommodation type for them. But on the whole, we have clients who absolutely adore this room type just because it is on the beach. As soon as you wake up, you're looking straight out at the ocean, and it's an incredible place to hang out. We do have 1 2-story villa option, and this actually is really, really popular for groups of friends that are staying with us. So you might have 2 couples, for example. It has an upstairs and a downstairs, and the downstairs living area actually converts into a double bed, and that's where we can have the 4 adults staying in this particular room type. It is the ultimate in luxury and space, and as I mentioned, it's very, very in keeping with Mexican traditions and the Mayan kind of look and feel. We do have 2 restaurants on property. So because we're only small, and this is our Coral Grill, which is open for breakfast and lunch daily. And we have people hanging out at the bar all day long, drinking mezcal and tequila and different cocktails. And it is a really, really lovely place to have breakfast, actually, because you can watch the sunrise, you can have toes in the sand, and you're really in the heart of the resort when you are dining in this particular area. And the Coral Grill also has an upstairs. And then in the evening, this is La Marriott, which is our fine dining restaurant. And it is open. So obviously we have roofs, but it's bringing the inside out or the outside in, whatever way you want to look at it. But it's a really romantic space, lots of candlelight, really soft lighting to really enhance that romance theme. And something that I did want to elaborate on was some of the offers that we have during the week when guests are staying with us. We have mezcal, tequila tasting with ceviche. The chefs all like to come out and put on barbecues with the catch of the day and things like that. So from a food and beverage perspective, it's absolutely fantastic. Really beautiful Mexican feel, Mexican food with a Mediterranean take, which is amazing. We never have bad reviews about the food. Everyone is always glowing about it. So you just have to come and see it for yourself. We do have a luxury spa on property as well, which is open right through into the evening. And in the evening, when the sun has gone down, it is completely lit by candlelight. And we have hot tubs, we have a couples massage room, and couples can actually have massages outside as well, as you can see here. So we're really bringing the essence of the nature around you and the rainforest where we are located. And we're using that to really kind of rid people of their stresses, and it is a really beautiful spa experience. Now, I don't want to talk about the gym, but sometimes clients are really interested in what gym facilities resorts have on property. And this is our jungle gym. It's actually built only about 18 months ago, so it is fairly new. And it is completely, it's a glass box, basically, and it's situated right in the heart of the rainforest. So wherever you look out from the gym, you feel like you are in the heart of Mexico. You are not kind of in a big building, for example, and it's bringing the outside in, which is supposed to enhance your experience. So people can keep fit in some beautiful, serene surroundings when they're on property. Now, as I mentioned, we do have lots of other activities on property. Obviously, the shaman blessing that happens in this area when clients arrive. And this is our Temescal as well, which is basically it's a steam lodge. And we have lots and lots of people that use this. It is insanely hot, but it's said to be very, very good for your body. And that's everything that we're about on property. And we also have little areas on property as well, where we have little painting corners, reading nooks, and things like that, where people can just go and relax, be at one with themselves. And it's very, very peaceful and relaxing. Now, obviously, I mentioned where we are in Mexico, and we have a lot of activities and locations on our doorstep. And as we mentioned, we really love to advise clients to get out. We do have an amazing concierge team on property that can book any excursion, any activity that your clients are looking to book. Everything on property as well. All clients, no matter the room type, also benefit from butler service. So it really is the ultimate and pinnacle in luxury travel and accommodation. And because we're only small, we actually have the double amount of staff than we do to guests. So our service levels are really high. And lastly, we do have a communal pool. So even though all of our private villas have their own plunge pools, we do have a communal resort pool as well, which is situated right in the heart of the resort. It's very close to the bar, as you can see, and it's all table service. So you never have to move a finger or lift a finger when you're staying with us. We've got obviously staff on hand taking drinks orders. You can have, it's basically flexible, dine anytime, anywhere. So you can dine down on the beach, you can dine around the pool, you can dine in your villa. There's nothing that we can't make happen, so it's nice and easy. Now, lastly, I did just want to share a video for you, just to bring everything that I've said to life a little bit more. So here we go. Okay, I know the video stops abruptly there, but that's the end of the presentation. So thank you everybody for watching. And as I mentioned, if you've got any questions about Viceroy Riviera Maya, please send them my way and we will do what we can to make sure that your clients have an utterly amazing time. Thank you, Sarah.
Thank you, Andrea. No, that was amazing. And again, the feedback that you can see from all the agents in chat are like, wow, where is this being hidden? So great presentation, a lovely video, another great video. We've got a couple of questions that have come up for you. Neil, hola, Andrea, would you please email me your contact information for his VIP celebratory guest? So I'll send you that over.
Sure.
Which bed banks can you book the Viceroy via, please? So this is for Jacqueline, who's in the UK.
So Bonatel, it's on sale with Bonatel and a few others, but Bonatel's the big one that is from a bed bank perspective for sure.
Okay, super. Anybody else has got any questions, please pop them in. I'm just going to switch now to Marcelo and Liliana. We've got a couple of questions that have come up for you guys. Are you both there? You're both on mute?
No, I'm not on mute.
Hello. Okay, so is the Delta a quiet hotel? as in no entertainment at night, just need to know who to sell it to.
Yeah, it is correct. This is a quiet and a relaxing property. So it's not night entertainment. Only we will have live music in our bars, but the bar closes at 11 p.m.
Okay, so live music, so very, very relaxing
Yes.
environment. Okay, super. That's great. Do you get many families there?
It's not too if you are asking for kids, it's not really a lot of kids.
Okay.
I mean, this is yeah, you know, to be honest, yes.
Okay, perfect. No, that sounds great to me. This is why I like the look of it. It was like happy days. I can imagine myself sat there being pampered with the amazing food and the cocktails. So brilliant. Brenda has asked, do you have any connecting suites?
I'm sorry?
Do you have any connecting suites?
Yes, actually, most of the rooms are connectors.
Okay.
But it is not like regular connecting rooms. I mean, it could be 2 queen beds with 2 queen beds, or could be a king size with another king size.
Okay, super. What is the percentage of English speakers?
Like
I presume she means, Brenda, just if you can send it through, do you mean it in terms of the staff, or do you mean in terms of the clients that are there? How would you answer either of those, Liliana? I presume all of the team can speak English. And then in terms of clients, do you get many clients from the US, Canada, and the UK?
It is like from US, it's like an 80%, but from UK, not yet. Actually, the season started just a couple of weeks ago. So we're expecting a lot of UK clients also in terms or the staff. It's like an 80% as well. Our staff speak English.
Okay, super. Brenda's just said that she was mentioning the staff. So I presume all of the staff will speak English.
Yes.
Is that correct? Yeah, super.
Yeah, correct.
Thank you, Brenda. Does the Delta Hotel have a shuttle into town? If not, how much would a taxi cost?
We provide the shuttle service from our property through the beach club, which is in the La Cruz de Guanacaste area. So it's complimentary, and the first trip starts at 11 a.m. and the last one from the club through the property is at 6 p.m. and it's every hour.
Super. Andrea, are you there? I can see you're typing a reply.
Yes, that's right, I am.
Okay. Martin's asked, are Virtuoso amenities the same for 2022 as they're not yet updated online?
Yeah, I just need to double check with this with the resort team first before coming back to him to confirm. So I can confirm, Martin, but I just need to double check it first.
Okay, super. Raphael as well has put a question in, but it's not a question. What he said is Delta is an experience with nature, gastronomy and wellness of high class. So Raphael, thank you for that. The other question, Celine, I don't think this is specific to Riviera Nayarit. I think it's more towards the hotel zone in Cancun. So I'll just leave that one as it is. So unless anybody else has got any further questions, I think we are okay and we're done. So what we're going to do now is obviously every single person that's on the webinar is entered into the prize draw. We do the spin to win, but you've got a chance now of answering these questions correctly. The first person with the correct answer will get 10 entries into the spin to win. So you get a much better chance of winning one of the amazing prizes. So Andrea, you're on the screen first. If everybody can just go to chat and just make sure that your drop down says everyone. And Andrea, just remind us your prize, and then if you can tell us your question.
So we have a £50 Amazon voucher to give away. And our question is, how many private villas are there at Viceroy Riviera Maya?
Okay, you didn't even have to
I know.
finish How many? And everybody's going, bang. So we've got Carol with 41. Is that correct?
Yes, that's
Okay.
right. Well done, Carol.
Super. So 41. Brilliant. Thank you very much. Okay, Polo.
So my question will be quite easy. What is the name of the surfing capital of the Riviera Nayarit? It's a little town that I mentioned, a beautiful, magical town that you saw on your screen with the Day of the Dead Festival. Yes, we have an answer.
You,
we have a
you think
winner.
this is easy? You think this is an easy question?
Yes, you mentioned that in the presentation. So, well, the name is Sayulita. It's the magical town of Sayulita, which is not far. It's about 15 minutes away from Delta, I guess. Liliana, hello. I think it's about 15 minutes away from Delta. So beautiful town, Sayulita.
Okay, so Raphael was the first person. Liliana, hello. We can see your face now. How are you?
Fine, really happy.
Oh, good. And you're just chilling out in the jungle with the hotel behind you.
I love this background. It's much better than my office.
Yeah, no, it's much, much better. So I don't know if yourself or Marcelo has the question that we're going to ask everybody. Marcello, do you have the question, or will it be Liliana?
I'll let Liliana pick.
Okay, so
ladies
Liliana,
first.
Just so you're aware, we saw the video, the beautiful video that's about 6.5 minutes long. So it's got to be something specific that was kind of covered on there. Otherwise, we're not going to know the answer.
Okay,
so
it's going to be an easy question.
Okay.
Where is located the Delta property?
This is a very easy one. Come on. We've got the tourist box. Hello. Of course.
And not exactly Riviera Nayarit.
That's not
correct. You mean the town? You mean the town within the Riviera
town? Yeah, within the town. Yeah.
Plot twist.
Did that show on the video?
Yes.
So remember, Riviera is 23 micro destination, and where located. So it's one of the 23 micro destinations of the Riviera Nayarit.
Can you give us a clue?
Which, by the way, it's a town where the largest marina on the Pacific coast of Mexico is located as well. And someone has the answer, I think.
I saw Rafael Rodolfo.
Is that Neil? Cruz de Juana
Castle.
Yes. Mexico.
It is correct. It is La Cruz de Guanacaste.
Okay, perfect. So Neil, you're entered 10 times. So a massive thank you, everybody, and great presentations today. So big thanks to Andrea, Polo, Liliana, and Marcello for showing us your different properties and destinations. Mexico's open for business, so keep booking. You can log all of your bookings onto the My Booking Rewards system, so keep logging them away. And I will announce the winners on Facebook tomorrow. So a big thank you, and thank you guys for joining us today. And we'll see you all next week.
Thank you, Sarah.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye, Liliana, Andrea. Bye-bye.
Bye, Polo.
Adios.
Bye, Polo.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, Sarah.